Came back out to the old fire pit that I built last, whew, I guess it was October. Yeah, would have been October, so it's 2020. Anyhow, the point is I've revamped it a bit because when I built it, everything was frozen, or near freezing. But the black flies are horrendous, right? So when you're out here, the only thing to use when you're out here, boats are on the lake. Anyway. Yeah. The only thing that works on black flies and mosquitoes is DEET. I hate to say it. All that other stuff, don't waste your money. Don't. Like the Deep Woods Off stuff, that kind of stuff. The stuff with DEET in it, I would highly recommend you spray it on your clothes though. Don't spray it on your skin. Especially if you're doing photography or anything, because what happens is if you spray it on your hands, DEET melts rubber. Fantastic. So you put it on your hands and you start touching all the little knobs and buttons on your camera, you're going to melt something. You're going to cause some damage. Seriously. I'd literally spray it on your clothes and just leave it at that. Bugs are bugs. They feed the fish. Accept them for what they are. Anyway, getting ready for another portage trip, right? So the thing about portages is you want to be lightweight, as lightweight as you can. Every pound literally counts, every pound. So weigh your gear. Now here's the thing. I have this Uberleben stove, which is really a hobo stove reinvented, right? That's literally what it is. Now, the neat thing about this is it packs flat into this. Fantastic, right? And having said that, the other thing, as I said, every pound counts. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Every pound counts. Seriously, when you're out there and you're 100 clicks into the bush and you've got to do another a 2-click portage, my God, everything starts to weigh on you, especially if it's raining. When it starts raining, oh my God, you wouldn't believe the weight that wet clothes adds, or a wet tent, or your wet knapsack. It's nuts. Keep your weight down. So having said that, I'm going to try something. You know what? I found this at the grocery store, and it's just oatmeal. That's all it is. It's oatmeal, and it's a nice little box. So the cool thing about this is, number one, I can burn it when I'm at my fire pit. I can burn the damn thing. I don't have to carry it out, right? Which is super important. Yep, I could pour it into a Ziploc bag, no problem. I could pour it into a Ziploc bag and just carry it like that. But the neat thing about this is it's all sort of self-contained. So this is more for like day trips and stuff. I'm thinking. I've never tried it before, but we're about to. So the first things first is get this stove going. Trusty pot. great thing about having a fire, especially a smoky one, bugs can't find you. Great thing about these little stoves, the awesome thing about these little stoves is they contain the fire so well. You don't need to have a big fire going. You really don't. Not this time not this time of year. You just don't. And by containing the fire, you're also protect the bush, right? Because this thing would go up like a torch right now. I think it's what is it, May 15th or so? And the green is just starting to come up. Trilliums are everywhere. It's beautiful to see. And here comes Chippy. Trilliums are everywhere. And leaves are dry. So there's Chippy right there. Hey, Chip. Cool. Pot. Hey, Chip. It's okay, buddy. It's all right, buddy. It's okay. This container is a Yeti. No good for carrying with you backpacking, okay? They're too heavy, but unbelievable. I boiled this water early this morning because I wasn't sure I was going to be doing this, to be honest with you. And I boiled the water this morning, and it's still boiling hot. So, but I'm going to heat it up, reheat it on the stove anyway. But these are very heavy. If you're gonna, for lightweight backpacking or canoeing, you want to get something like an Algonquin bottle. Okay, they don't weigh anything. They literally, like, they weigh ounces. This thing is heavy duty, but they're fantastic for winter hiking. Fantastic. You can put hot water in them and it'll last you all day. Hey, Chip. Hey, buddy. I'll leave you some, okay? I will. I'll leave you some. Come here, bud. Chipmunks have to be the friendliest little guys in the forest. They're not afraid of us. You know, having said that, you carry a weapon out here, the animals are going to sense it. It changes your whole psyche. I've done it. Change your whole psyche, it does. It changes you into something. It changes you into a predator, which we are, but here we go. See? No black flies. They're gone. Okay, so this stuff is called Bob's Red Mill. It's oatmeal. I know you can buy it in the big packages, but I thought I'd try this and see. It weighs, it's nothing. I like the fact that I don't need to carry, especially for trips like this. I don't need to carry bowls with me. Okay, that water's good and ready now. Don't burn plastic bits in the bush. Don't. You just, I mean, you can. If you burn them, they just disappear. They seem to disappear, but I don't believe they disappear. I think they just turn into something ugly. So I always pack them out. I'll keep the fire going to keep the bugs down. Since I invaded little Chip's home, give him a bit of this. Holy man, that smells amazing. Sheesh. See, there's no bugs around me. None. Fantastic. All it takes is a little bit of smoke. Anybody who's new to, I remember when I was leading some groups in the past, I have a tendency to put my spoon just anywhere. I'll throw it on a rock, I'll throw it wherever, it doesn't matter. People would always freak out and say, hey Hawk, they're like, what are you doing, man? Why are you throwing stuff on? It's like, that's gross, that's dirty. Nah, it's not dirty. There's nothing out here that's dirty. Nothing. You know, you get a little bit of ashes on it, on your spoon or whatever, who cares? Just eat it. Doesn't matter. Well, I'm waiting for this food to cook up. A little trick I want to show you. So what it does is this involves getting birch polyspore works the best. I just don't see any, well, I could get some, but anyway, fungus, right, that grows on trees. Knock a piece off, right, just knock a piece off. It dries up pretty damn quick, it really does, but it lights good too. It's almost lit. Almost. Okay, what this is for, what I'm doing is I'm creating a natural insect repellent. I'm not kidding. There, it's smoking now. See that smoke? It puts out a pungent, like I'm gonna let it heat up a little bit more. It puts out a pungent smoke, and that smoke So this smoke, what it does is it's an actual, it's a repellent. You gotta be careful with fungus though, because it burns for a long, long time. There we go. So it burns for a long time. Now, what you can do with this is you can actually wrap it up in birch bark. You can wrap it up in birch bark, and you can literally carry fire with you. Please don't do that in the summertime. You drop a spark on this ground, it's gone. Poof. History. But this is a natural insecticide, okay? So what I like to do is I like to take like a few pieces of this. Take it off the stick now. I take a few pieces of this and I lay it around, like right around me, right, on stones. I obviously don't have to do it now because I have the fire going, but yeah, this stuff is amazing. And don't forget you got it burning. See how it's burning right now? I don't know if you can see it. She's burning good. Put it upwind of you. Doesn't smell too great, but put it upwind of you and the bugs won't find you. It's a neat little trick. I've done it for years. But please don't forget that you've got it burning, because this stuff, it's like a hot coal, man. This stuff will, if you walk away, wind comes and this blows off the rock into the forest debris, you got a forest fire coming. And that's the last thing we need. These forests are under attack as it is. It's bad. Oh, man, it's bad. Everywhere I look, people are hacking into it, and bugs. Oh my god. Anyway, I won't go on. So I'll just leave it there. I won't forget that it's there. Let's see how this turned out. Actually, first I think I'll put this out. Cool down for a bit. Oh yes. Well, I think this is a success. Look at this stuff. Yahoo. That's great. Sold. I'm taking this stuff on my next trip for sure. It's perfect, man. I can burn the container. Easy to make. I can make it right in my canoe with a fire, but with my gas stove. That is great. To your next meal in the bush. Nothing like it.